Hi, welcome to our recap of today's live market analysis. As always, we need to remind you that trading is a risky endeavor and not suitable for all investors. My name is Jay Norris. I've written a couple of books by McGraw-Hill which serve as the textbooks for our courses. And I'm also the Director of Education at Trading University. That's trading-u.com. Let's get to the chart and recap what we covered earlier today in our live market analysis. Our live market analysis is something we hold twice a week, Mondays and Fridays, and it's essentially open to the public also. We look forward to meeting you guys for the first time, and you can come in there and you see us demonstrate the same tactics that we teach in our master's course. Today, which is 10-5, we are focusing on the Aussie dollar, or specifically the short side in the Aussie dollar, because coming in today, even before we had that sell-off, this is a 4-hour chart, by the way, even before we had that sell-off, we could see we had three patterns down. We had that all-important day-to-day down, the micro, and that shorter-term micro, too. So this is a 4-hour chart. Now we're going to drop down to a 15-minute chart. Here's the 15-minute chart, and the first thing we talked about today, we highlighted for you guys, is that you're in a sell zone. Here's the top of a sell zone. That's the top of that short-term micro sell zone. The orange line marks the top of a sell zone. This is a shorter term sell zone that orange line marks, and you can see the purple and orange line above that. That would be a higher time frame one. That would be your micro, your number 2 pattern. So you were just below resistance from that number 1 pattern or fractal. You're right on resistance from that number 1 fractal, just below resistance from that number 2 fractal. So, of course, we're looking for sell signals specifically. Let's drop down to the 3-minute, and there you can see here's where we came in. We were focusing on it. We were looking for sell setups. We also had to caution you, too, because we were in a situation where the euro itself was very strong, and that's something that we teach, and that's what we call interference. Okay, here's the euro. We were very mindful that while as the Aussie was hitting resistance here, it actually put in a lower high here. We're interested in that sell signal. We're definitely interested in getting short because, as we showed you before, you had the majority of patterns down on that 4-hour, and we'll go back to that too. This is a 3-minute euro chart. This is a 3-minute Aussie chart here on the right and the 3-minute euro on the left. We're interested in that sell signal, but at the same time, we're very mindful that we have a strong euro here. We call that interference. If the euro is going up and the Aussie's trying to go down, you have negative interference. We prefer to trade when the markets are moving together. No surprise that once the euro finally did break the momentum of the uptrend, look at it, once your MACD started to shift lower here, once you had 2 red candles on that euro chart, look what happened. That finally set up the sell-off here. That's what we were looking for all along. You can see that very short-term micro pattern there too. That's created from basically, there you go, our sell zone right there. So that's a beauty. And we even said early on in a perfect world, you'll have a little bit of recovery rally right in that sell zone, and that's exactly what you had there. So that proved nice timing on that one. Here, let me just recap and pull out the 4-hour chart. Even before we had that sell-off, we can see we had 3 patterns down. When you have 3 patterns down, essentially when you have the majority of patterns down, there's really nothing else to do but look for sell signals. So we had our marching orders pretty clearly for us. Fridays can be tricky with the counter trend movement, especially we had the unemployment number today. It proved to be a pretty good day. The patterns definitely helped us out, as did interference. Once again, interference, you want to see markets moving together. We knew that once we got a counter trend move in the euro, that is, once we had a correction in the euro, it became more likely that we'd get that impulsive trending move in the Aussie, and that's exactly what happened. Thank you so much for those of you that did get the opportunity to attend. We know a lot of people sign up for it, but they don't always make it because the timing of it. I'll tell you what will make it easier for you guys to come in and enjoy the show with us. If you just send us an email, send me an email, we'll get you in there. Here, let me give you my contact information. And there's my email. If you want more information about the courses themselves, you can go to our website, trading-u.com, or just send me an email, and we'll get you into this coming Monday's live market analysis, and we'll get you in there. And essentially what we do in the live market analysis is you're looking at it here, but it's in real time. We're pointing out what market we're focusing on, why we're focusing on it, and we're essentially waiting to highlight that setup and that signal one we get it. Here was a signal here, and then here was the better one right there, as it turned out. And we analyzed all the markets also. The euro definitely played a part in there. We didn't trade it, but we see it was very strong, and we knew the importance of having to wait for a correction in the euro before we could get the impulse move here. So once again, hey, we look forward to seeing you next time. My name is Jay Norris. If you want to participate in the live market analysis, just shoot me an email, and I'll put you on the list, and we'll email you out that invitation right before we go on. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.